India, with more than 1.4 billion people, faces one of the world's greatest social challenges: poverty and lack of hygiene, especially in food preparation. This problem affects millions of lives daily and requires urgent attention. Poverty in India has deep roots in colonial history and social inequality. During the British colonial era, the Indian economy was restructured to serve colonial interests, resulting in deficient infrastructure and an economic system that did not benefit the local population. After independence in 1947, rapid urbanization and industrialization were not accompanied by equitable development, leaving a large part of the population marginalized. The lack of effective social policies and corruption have also contributed to the persistence of poverty. This situation is exacerbated by poor hygiene in impoverished areas, where basic infrastructure is inadequate. Many families live in unsanitary conditions without access to basic sanitation or clean water. The informal economy, which includes street food vending, is a means of survival for many, but the lack of regulation and resources results in unhygienic practices. Poverty and lack of hygiene present several interlinked challenges. 1. Public health. The lack of hygiene in street food preparation can lead to outbreaks of foodborne diseases such as cholera, dysentery, and typhoid fever. Malnutrition and lack of access to medical care exacerbate these conditions, resulting in high infant mortality rates and low life expectancy. 2. Education. Children in poverty often do not have access to quality education. Families frequently rely on child labour to supplement their income, perpetuating the cycle of poverty and hindering educational development. 3. Infrastructure. The lack of basic sanitation, including sewage systems and limited access to clean water, contributes to the spread of diseases and reduces the quality of life. 4. Informal economy. Many Indians depend on street food vending for their livelihood, but the lack of regulation and hygiene poses significant health risks. The informal economy is vulnerable to economic shocks and lacks social security. The impacts of poverty and lack of hygiene are devastating and multifaceted. Public health. Malnutrition and preventable diseases are prevalent, especially among children. Poor water quality and inadequate sanitation result in high rates of waterborne diseases. Economy. Widespread poverty hinders sustainable economic growth. The lack of a healthy and educated workforce limits industrial and technological development. Quality of life. Unsanitary conditions contribute to a low standard of living and high infant mortality. The lack of economic and social opportunities perpetuates the cycle of poverty. These consequences are devastating and show how poverty and lack of hygiene are interlinked, affecting millions of lives. What do you think can be done to solve these problems? Leave your opinion in the comments. We want to know what you think. Several measures have been taken to combat these problems. 1. Poverty alleviation programs. Initiatives such as the MGNREGA, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, provide rural employment and improve household income. This program guarantees 100 days of paid employment for rural workers, helping to reduce poverty and improve rural infrastructure. 2. Sanitation improvement. Initiatives like the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan Clean India Mission aim to improve sanitation and reduce water pollution. This national program aims to eliminate open defecation and improve solid waste management by building millions of toilets and promoting hygiene education. 3. Street food regulation. Some states have begun to implement regulations to improve hygiene in street food preparation. Training programs for street vendors in safe food handling practices and the introduction of regulations to ensure minimum sanitary conditions are important steps to improve food safety. Other solutions that could be adopted include hygiene education, awareness campaigns to educate the population about the importance of hygiene in food preparation. School and community programs can teach basic hygiene and food safety practices, reducing the incidence of foodborne diseases. Sanitation infrastructure. Investing in basic sanitation infrastructure to ensure clean and safe water. Building sewage systems and improving water supply are essential to prevent diseases and improve public health. Support for the informal economy. Providing support and training for street vendors, ensuring they can prepare and sell food hygienically. Microcredits and financial support programs can help small entrepreneurs improve their practices and expand their businesses safely. Poverty and lack of hygiene in India are monumental challenges, but with the right strategies, they can be mitigated. The combination of effective policies, investments in infrastructure and education, and support for the informal economy can transform the lives of millions of Indians. What other solutions do you think could help? Leave your comment below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Subscribe to the channel and leave your comment on what other topics you would like to see here on What is Happening. See you next time.